Split the bamboo in the morning, dry it till night. Shape and bend it nice and tight. Cross the strands to form a pattern, coat in silk, and you have a lantern. That's how you remember how to make a shout lantern. Did you get all that, Chi-Chi?
Morning, split bamboo, traveler, then get silk, make paimon.
What? No, that doesn't even rhyme.
Look, it's them.
Hey, Yao! Hey, Chi-Chi! Whoa, Traveler! Paimon, you're here! What you up to? I'm teaching Chi-Chi to make shout lanterns. It's a real test of finger dexterity, so it'll help.
Yes, I do finger exercises to be a nimble zombie.
Wanna try too, you two? Oh, okay. Well, we need a whole bunch this year so it doesn't get too dark at night. Too dark? What does that mean?
Dr. Baiju has patients who got hurt walking at night. The moon disappeared, so it was too dark to see.
The moon disappeared? Like, behind the clouds?
It was Jeonju, the moon devourer. Changshan told me about it.
It's an old myth from Chenyu Vale about a giant toad in the sky that eats the moon. What? The moon gets eaten? It's just a story. It's not like there's actually a giant toad in the sky. I asked Master about it, and she said myths are just insights into how the people of the past understood the world. Well, I didn't see it that night. According to Chi-Chi, though, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent someone to do some kind of serious investigation. Ministry of Civil Affairs? This is starting to sound bad.
It's okay. You can fly.
Yeah, exactly. So turn that frown upside down, Paimon. Or someday you'll get a whole bunch of wrinkles and wake up looking like an old granny. What? Okay. No more frowning. But the Traveler can't fly. She could still fall and hurt herself, right? Don't worry. That's what the shout lanterns are for. As long as we make enough, Liyue Harbor will never go dark.
Yeah, and there's the giant lantern, too.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Look, this year's Grand Lantern commemorates the Adeptus who guards the moon. With her watching over it, the moon will be safe for sure. A white horse? Wait, so that's the White Horse Adeptus? Yeah. Legend has it she used to live on the moon. So if it were ever in danger, I'm sure she wouldn't just stand by and watch. Huh. We've heard of the White Horse Adeptus before, but we never heard the part about her living on the moon. Probably because it's a folk legend from Chenyu Vale, but recently some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue. And it's kind of like how we write wishes on shout lanterns and release them during Lantern Rite. The White Horse Adeptus would descend from the moon in her jade carriage and grant people's wishes. Ooh! When did that happen? She sounds different from the other Adepti in Liyue. It must have been a super long time ago, because even Master barely knows anything about this Adeptus. Nope. Kinda unbelievable, right? Yanfei said the White Horse Adeptus might even be a made-up legend.
Yeah, a made-up horse and a made-up toad.
You're mistaken, children. The White Horse Adeptus really does exist.
Oh, Mr. Liu from the Baiju Guest House. But how do you know that for sure?
Have you ever wondered how the guest house got its name, Yaoi?
Baiju... White Colt. So, it's named after the White Horse Adeptus?
That's right. And that's because one of my...
Wait, really?
It was a long, long time ago, when this ancestor of mine was still a young girl. She was out gathering herbs and accidentally fell off a cliff, but the White Horse Adeptus rescued her.
Oh, that's it? Paimon was expecting something a bit more special. We've heard a whole bunch of stories like that before.
Patience, young one. Let me finish. After the White Horse Adeptus saved my ancestor, she told her a story about the moon and the ancient kingdom of Long Gone. My ancestor was so captivated that she completely lost track of time. So much so, in fact, that when she returned to her village, she found nothing but a desolate ruin in its place. It was as if, without her knowledge, countless years had passed in the mortal world.
Huh?
The most extraordinary part of all is that it turned out to be a dream. Other than her medicine basket, now filled to the brim with rare herbs, a horse's whinny echoed through the air. And when she looked up, she saw a pristine white horse leaping over the cliff.
A white horse leaping over the cliff.
Wow, that sure is a crazy story. But now, it's starting to sound a bit too far-fetched.
Another skeptic. You sound just like my son.
Wait, so your son doesn't believe it happened?
Don't get me started. Well, it was getting about time for him to take over the guest house. And what's the first thing he does? Can you believe that? As if Baiju Guest House and Wangshu Inn aren't miles apart from each other.
Oh, what about something like the Geo Lord's Rest?
Geo Lord's Rest. I like that one.
This isn't about getting people through the doors. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, my wish is this. Let your divine power be known. Teach my foolish son the error of his ways.
Paimon wants to learn more about this Adeptus. Hey, maybe we should ask Zhongli. Good idea. Mr. Zhongli is super knowledgeable. He can answer questions even Master has no clue about. Yeah, we just saw him having tea at third round knockout. All right, then that's our next stop. Chi-Chi and I are gonna keep making Shao lanterns. Careful on the road.
Goodbye.
Oh, curious.
Impressive, right? What's with all the commotion over here? Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! I have something amazing to show you! What is it? Huh? What the? Part of the moon is blacked out! Was it really eaten by a giant toad?
I didn't expect you to know the story of Jonju the Moon Devourer.
Don't underestimate Paimon.
But Jonju the Moon Devourer is a Liyue legend.
Knowledge knows no borders.
You're right about that, Paimon. But this dark circle doesn't look anything like a toad to me. Oh, wait, Traveler! You've been in Nodcry, right? The people there worship the moon goddess. So you should know what's going on here. Really? Not even in a place where people worship the moon?
Oh yeah! Master told me that the tale of Jianzhu, the moon devourer, was how ancient people explained a certain celestial phenomenon.
But what is it exactly? Some kind of omen of disaster?
How so?
Oh, but in this picture, the moon is being covered from the center. So this can't be a normal eclipse.
Then it's still an omen of some impending.
We never said that! Ugh, some crazy customer left it at the restaurant.
Attention, everyone! As As the auspicious festival season approaches, I have an announcement to make. I, Lu Xiong, am on the verge of becoming one of the most renowned archaeologists in all of Liyue Harbor. No, scratch that, in all of Tibet. Even though I never trained at a prestigious academy, I've still managed to dig up tons of treasures. And I understand practically a whole dictionary's worth of big words, too. Like my pops always says, no pain, no gain. And I haven't had it easy, that's for sure. So, it's definitely my turn to make a name for myself.
What's the deal with her?
No idea. Maybe she ate a bad batch of perch stew?
What? You don't believe me? I'm telling you, I dug up treasures from the ancient nation of Longan.
Longan? Jeonju? What is she even talking about?
Sounds like she's a few perches short of a stew, if you know what I mean.
So what if blackback perch stew is my favorite? Stop!
Whoa! What are you doing?
You're just a stupid, ignorant man, and I'm gonna kill you.
Young lady, you need to calm down.
What? So you're looking down on me now too? How about I take you both out then? How does that sound?
This is a place for dining. If you wish to take me out, you'll have to do it elsewhere.
Don't act like you're better than me. Do you know who I am? I'm about to be the most famous archaeologist in all of Liyue. No, Tibet. Show me some respect.
It's respect you want? Very well. For the sake of the other customers, we'll do this your way.
What? So Shen has started the fight? She had no choice. The woman pulled a shovel out of nowhere and started going crazy, flipping tables left and right. She even injured 2 other customers. Shenna did what she had to do to restrain her, then took her to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Thank goodness Aunt Shenhe was there. Or who knows what might have happened.
Yeah. I started cleaning up after all the commotion, and that's when I found this photo.
She said she took a photo of Jeonju the Moon Devourer.
Can we really trust what she said, though?
Paimon's got a point.
Aunt Shenhe would have noticed if she was possessed.
All right. But what about the part about Long Gone and the treasure she found?
What about it?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost? One so powerful that even Miss Shenhe couldn't sense its presence.
Your imagination is something else, Hu Tao. Why would an ancient ghost come to Wanmin restaurant, huh? To eat my blackback perch stew?
Hey, it could happen.
Wait a second. She mentioned the ancient nation of Longan, right?
You know what? My brother mentioned that some ancient artifacts were unearthed in Liyue recently. Mostly colored glass, fine jade, and bronze relics. Some of the text inscribed on them has already been deciphered. There were some poetic verses, but the word Longan popped up as well.
So, does that mean this Longan place is real? Still, Paimon knows we've heard the name somewhere before. Right! His ancestor heard about it from the White Horse Adeptus. The White Horse Adeptus? Yep. And it turns out that the White Horse Adeptus is super mysterious, too.
Wait, I thought she was the gold-eyed Celadon mare of the 8 Adepts.
That's just the interpretation you believe in, Huta. The elders of Qingse village believe that during the Archon War, a white horse leapt from a clear spring, transforming into an Adeptus who aided Rex Lapis in battle. In Chenyu Vale, some of the tribes take her to be the daughter of time, and trace her deeds to an even earlier era. Yet in other ancient texts, including the relics I just mentioned, she appears as an emissary who listens to mortal wishes, bestowing the blessings of the heavens, and which is why we write our wishes on Shao lanterns.
That's so complicated. So what's the verdict? Which version is the truth?
I'm afraid there's no definitive answer to that.
You two have been all over Tibet. Do you have an idea?
Nope, sorry. We were actually on our way to ask Zhongli. He knows even more about this kind of stuff than I.
Ah, looking for a consultant, huh? He's having tea with Miss Linlong. Shigu Antiques is hosting an exhibition tonight.
An exhibition? For what?
All those antiques Sing Show just mentioned.
So, where to next? How about we go to the Ministry of Civil Affairs to ask about the White Horse Adeptus? We might be able to find out out more about the recent moon situation, too.
If you're heading to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, could you give them this picture for him? Since it belongs to that customer, she deserves to get it back at least.
Ha! All right, we're off!
Oh, wait! I almost forgot! Happy Lantern Rite!
Come have a meal with us when you're free. We'll be there, or we'll be, square.
Thinking about it now, could it be possible that photograph was a fake?
A fake? You mean like the customer fabricated it to gain academic recognition?
Nice one, Chongyun! How about we go check out that place tonight?
All right.
I'll get scolded if I get home too late.
Live a little, Sing-Cho. You act like this is a first for you.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it's worth the risk.
You were just waiting for the promise of free food, weren't you? Fine. It's a plan, then. We'll meet up tonight.
Time to roll.
Control breathing.
Your grandfather is of the same opinion.
Yes. On Lantern Rite, the moon shall go dark. Celestial observation isn't Grandpa's strong suit. It's consistent with the information we've received from other sources as well. You mean the whole thing? About the legend of Jeonju the Moon Devourer? Happening in real life? Yes. That's one of them. So it's true. It's true. But right now, the bigger issue is that all our sources indicate the phenomenon's gonna happen again.
Let's remain optimistic for now. Besides, apart from the incident at Wanmin Restaurant, there haven't been any other moon-related disturbances.
Minglong, Kuching, and Wanyan, you're all here!
Oh, Traveler! And Paimon! It's been a while. Happy Lantern Rite. Yes, Happy Lantern Rite. What brings you here, though? I thought you'd be in the harbor enjoying the Shao Lanterns.
You're certainly not the type to visit Yujing Terrace for no reason.
What? We're not allowed to just drop in on our friends during the festive season?
I was only teasing.
Oh, and about all the moon business you were just talking about? We have something to show you. Here, take a look!
Whoa! Something really did take a chunk out of the moon.
Someone managed to capture a picture of it. Is this Jeonju, the Moon Devourer, then?
Even though we confirmed this event took place, I still can't quite believe what I'm seeing.
From Shangling! She found it when she was cleaning up after that customer caused a scene.
Wait, is this Chawang Terrace? No, it's just where I'm from. And in this picture, the moon happens to be right above Chawang Terrace.
That's interesting because the ancient people of Chenyu Vale migrated there from the chasm area.
The chasm? So, that place is involved too?
According to our investigation, a few days ago, she left her home in Chaoying Village to join a civilian archaeological team funded. These artifacts were then entrusted to Shigu Antiques. We suspect something happened during the excavation that led.
And now, it seems like she also went to Chawang Terrace and...
The chasm? Chawang Terrace? Things are getting pretty complicated.
She's not in a good mental state. Why don't you come with me to check up on her? Then let's head there now.
Lady Yuhong. Oh, and the
What a pleasant surprise. Happy Lantern Rite.
I hope we're not interrupting, Dr. Baiju.
Not at all. I assume you're here to see the patient? Unless it's urgent, however, it would be best. It's quite unstable. She's even more agitated than when she first arrived. I had no choice but to prescribe a calming draught and to have her rest for 2 days.
So she's getting worse? That isn't the news I was hoping for.
It's just a precaution, based on an earlier conversation with her.
That's right. When we asked about it, she kept insisting she was going to be famous, far and wide. Well, it might not be far and wide, but...
Not often, that's for certain.
But what could have caused such a thing?
Come back in 2 days, and you might just have your answer.
I suppose that's all we can do for now.
Of course.
Speaking of those relics from the chasm, aren't they being featured in an exhibition tonight?
That's right. Are you planning to attend?
Yeah! We wanted to have a talk with Zhangli anyway, and now Paimon's even more curious about these relics.
I would, except every item in the exhibition had to be registered with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. So I'm afraid it's been spoiled for me. I reviewed them all myself. There are some rather peculiar artifacts, that's for certain.
Yeah! The word jade appears a whole bunch, doesn't it?
Huh? How did you know?
Shincho told us. He said there were some ancient poems on them, too.
He's quite well informed, isn't he? Well, he's right. We believe they're direct references to the ancient nation of long gone. As for the other text, instead of regular poetry, it seems to be more like ceremonial...
The moon and the god.
Well, looks like it's almost time for the... There's an usher at the harbor who will lead you to the... Not at all. Plus, the exhibition is being organized by Linlong, the owner of Shigu Antiques. As far as I know, it's been a long-time goal of hers to hold a cult...
Yes, we're in for a real treat to...
Yes. Have a great time. After seeing the picture you brought, there's a...
You're hard at work even during festival season?
I'm simply fulfilling the responsibilities of my position. That's all. All right. I should get going. See you later.
Well, guess we should head over to the harbor and find out. Yeah. Skoku!
雷のごとく
展覧会にお越しのお客様ですか？船までご案内します。どうぞ。
二人とも変わりなかったか？
お、噂をすれば影ってやつだな。
同種が俺の居場所を漏らしたか。
別にわざわざ秘密にすることないだろ。毎日楽しく暮らしてるだけじゃないのか。
よう、旅人とチビじゃないか。こんばんは。
お久しぶりですね、お二人とも。カイト。
あ、北斗と運金じゃないか。お前らも展覧会に来てたのか？
はい。とても古いものだと伺い、ぜひこの目で見てみたいと思いまして。大発見と言えるものかもしれないのでしょ？
行子もそう言ってたから私も見に来たんだ。教養が身につくとかなんとか言ってたな。けど私はただの武人だ。展覧会を見たぐらいでそう簡単に変わると思うか？
そんなご謙遜を。南十字戦隊の棟梁というお役目はただの武人に務まるものではありません。
それにそう言っておきながら結局来てるじゃないか。
なんたって行子は天中園だからな。
ひひ、お前って行子のことよく考えてるよな。
そんなことよりあんたたちはどうだ？
あくまでも展覧会だが、気に入った品物があれば持ち主と値段の交渉ができるって聞いたよ。
買うこともできるのか？
その通りだ。今回の展覧会は貴古居が主催だが、展示品の多くは民間の収集家が出品している。双方の合意があれば金銭での取引も物々交換も可能だ。まずは展示品を見て回りながら話でもしないか。
おいらもちょうど何があるか見てみたかった。この絵、大きなカエルが描かれてる。
よく見てみますと、絵の材質が一般的なものではありませんね。
ウン先生の言う通りだな。
これは千書丼月の絹絵だな。桑の三種を主な素材としていて、今のリーウェでこのような工芸品を目にすることは稀だ。
千書丼月、やっぱりそうだと思ったぞ。このカエルがすっごく目立ってるからな。
それはなんだ？万民堂の新しい料理か？
月食のことだぞ。北斗は最近月が消えた出来事について聞いてないか？
聞いたことはあるが、このカエルの仕業なのか？
伝説ではそうみたいだぜ。
それじゃ、
あのカエルの隣にいらっしゃるのは白馬の仙人様でしょうか？
おそらくそうだろう。実はこれは随分前に沈玉の谷で見つかったものだ。
これって沈玉の谷のものだったのか？
そういうわけでもない。よく見てみると種舎や群青など双眼巨炎で取れる鉱物が主な顔料として使われている。つまり双眼巨炎に由来する絵である可能性が高いということだ。
じゃあやっぱり双眼巨炎のものか。
さすがは勝利先生、博識でいらっしゃいますね。もし本日この絹絵を買い求めることができましたら、いずれ新しい演目のきっかけになるかもしれません。
それが雲金殿の望みなら、将来の演目を報酬とするのはどうだろうか。
勝利先生
俺がこの絹絵の持ち主だ。
なるほど。勝利は自分の収蔵品を自慢してたのか。
ですが、それはいけません。私の戯曲などとてもそのような貴重な骨董品と釣り合うものではございません。
それはちょっと違うんじゃないか？私は教養のある人間じゃないけど、ウン先生の芝居が間違いなくいいものだってことはわかるよ。
北斗殿は見る目があるな。この絹絵は俺が持っていても単なるものにしかならない。だが雲金殿の手に渡れば新しい芝居に生まれ変わるかもしれない。
ですが、いつ書き上げられるかわかりませんし。
雲金殿、実を言うとこの絹絵は俺が新作を模写したものに過ぎない。
贋作だったのか？
模写の作品ですか？勝利先生がこれほど絵画に長けていらしたとは。私も骨董品には多少の心得がありますが。
勝利先生は本当に面白い人だな。
過分なお言葉だ。雲金殿、どうぞ遠慮なさらず。
勝利のやつ、前に偽のお金を配ってたよな。今度は偽物の絵かよ。
勝利先生のご好意、無下にはできません。この絹絵、ありがたく頂戴いたします。
ああ、楽しみにしている。
ウン先生がいい収穫を手にしたの見てたら少しうずうずしてきたな。
ひひ、もうちょっと先も見てみようぜ。
この銅の戦車、かなり迫力があるな。
ええ、何か物語を秘めていそうですね。
勝利、これは何かわかるか？
林老殿に聞いたところ、 双眼巨炎から出土したこの古代遺物の中には青玉の車があるそうだ。上部に銅製の天蓋があり、車箱には流れる雲と幾何学模様が描かれている。
こいつは今から何百年何千年も前のものだろ。当時の人間がこんな繊細な舵の技術を持っていたなんてな。
人は現在の物差しで過去も未来も測ろうとする。100年、1000年、あるいはそれ以上の尺度で見れば、時間が必ずしも万物を前へ推し進めるわけではないことに気づくだろう。
その時代の人々も輝かしい文明と呼べるものを築き上げていたのですね。
そいつはいいな。私がこれを手に入れたら行幸のやつも目の色を変えるだろうな。
北斗船長はこの戦車が随分お気に召したようね。
お、貴故郷の天守林老じゃないか。
これも皆さんと勝利先生のおかげ。あなたが目をつけたこの戦車だけど、騎山長が支援する考古商隊が見つけたものよ。
いくらだって
9000万モラ私も少し甘く見ていたみたいだな。
うん、そう高くはないな。
高くない？それおいらの食費何日分だと思ってるんだ。
パイモンさん、もし何千年も食べ続けられたら、あなたも9000万モラの価値がある骨董品になれるかもしれません。
9000万なんて安すぎだろ。
でも勝利先生がそう言うなら、私はこの取引がきっと得だと思うよ。
北斗は勝利のことを信頼しすぎだぞ。
林老、これをいただこう。代金の支払いは後で手配する。
船長は本当に豪快ね。戦車は展覧会が終わったら市長整合まで届けさせるわ。
直接玉境内に送ってもらえるか？
わかったわ。
よし、これで私も雲先生も収穫ありだな。勝利先生、旅人、それとチビはどうだ？金のことなら気にするな。私に任せてくれ。今夜は誰一人手ぶらでは帰らせないからな。
北斗殿のご好意はありがたいが、俺は林老殿と処理すべき要件がある。
なるほど。なら邪魔はしないよ。
こちらへどうぞ。
旅人とパイモン、2人も一緒に来てくれるか？
また高くない骨董品とかじゃないだろうな。おいらたち買えないぞ。
パイモンさん、これまで勝利先生は招かれる側でしたから。
そうだ、後で一杯やりに市長整合まで来るのを忘れるなよ。
よし、買えるかどうかは別にして、見るだけならタダだしな。
These are all the jade pieces that were found, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! So many styles! What kind are these?
These are a type of ceremonial jade. You're familiar with Chen Yu Vale's rain jade, right, yes?
Oh, yeah! So these pieces are all used in the rain jade ceremony?
Well, you may not know, Paimon, but before the rain jade rite came into practice, Chen Yu Vale was known for a different ceremonial tradition that also involved jade. The bee is used to honor heaven, the Tsong to honor earth, the Gui to honor the east, the Jiang to honor the south, the Hu to honor the west, and the Huang to honor the north. These form the 6 ritual jades. It's unfortunate, however, that Miss Linlong's set is missing both the Gui and Hu pieces.
I know. These jade artifacts are from such an ancient time. It's proved difficult to track them down, even for our establishment.
No matter. You happen to have precisely the piece I was looking for.
Huh? This broken jade token? I didn't expect this to catch your eye, Mr. Zhongli. It isn't one of the 6 ritual jades.
An affect belonging to an old acquaintance of mine.
An old acquaintance? One of your collector friends, Mr. Zhongli?
You could say that. Traveler, take a closer look.
special to Paimon. Just seems like a broken artifact.
Indeed. It's been thousands of years since the moon has appeared in such a form.
So, in the past, the moon wasn't always full. Then, could this missing chunk be from when Jeonju devoured part of the moon?
It's worth looking into.
Your insight is invaluable, Mr. Zhongli. I had no idea how special this piece was. Since it has caught your interest, allow Shigu Antiques to cover the cost.
Oh, that is far too generous, Miss Linlang.
Not at all. I've always wanted to give people a chance to appreciate these snapshots of history. So, holding an exhibition like this has been a lifetime wish of mine, and it never would have been possible without your help, Mr. Zhongli.
I merely put in a good word with a few acquaintances of mine.
And it had a profound impact. Without your recommendation, I doubt half of these collectors would have come to the exhibition. So, on both a personal and professional level, I owe you my thanks, Mr. Zhongli.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Three, 5, 7. $11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. You also enjoy counting in such a fashion, lost child? The same loneliness as them. It seems to exist in your heart as well. Me? I'm sorry, I don't remember. The shadow of the moon? Or a dream of time? I'm sorry. No one has asked me such things before. I've been here for so long. There is much I have forgotten. I know nothing of your arrival. All I know is the longing in people's hearts. Yet, I sense the moonlight's guidance within you, child. Perhaps that is what brought you here. You seem confused. Perhaps I can help in some way. The path home is... that direction. I believe someone told me that before, but I was never able to reach the end. You should take a look. No need. It would seem... my time has already run out. Farewell. May the moonlight ever shine upon you.
Wow! Zhongli actually did something useful for once.
Your complexion looks rather ashen, traveler. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, what's wrong? Does your stomach hurt? Huh? What are you talking about? You were right here the whole time.
Ah, I see. I'm afraid we must take our leave, Miss Linlang. My friend has taken ill and I must escort her to get some rest.
Of course.
Traveler, Paimon, please, come with me. Ah, yes. Regarding the payment for the jade token. Charge the expense to the Wangsheng funeral parlor if you would.
guess someone's thinking of me. But this late at night?
Must be that consultant of yours. I bet he's out there spending all year more at the exhibition.
Yeah, he'd be the perfect employee if he just knew how to rein in the spending. But never mind him. Let's focus on the moon. We gotta see if it gets eaten tonight.
I don't think it's going to happen. We've been out here all night, and the moon's the same as ever.
It is quite late, and Chongyun's getting tired. How about we head back? We can come back another time.
Head back? Already?
Actually, I do have a new dish I'm testing out tomorrow. And as part of my New Year's resolution, I'm trying not to oversleep.
All right. Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Let's go. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. When the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Wait, aren't we going to rest? Why did you bring us here?
Because I imagine the traveler would like to know what just happened to her.
Oh, right. Ugh, Paimon's confused, though. She could have sworn you were there the whole time. Oh, how is that possible?
It sounds like her spirit formed an inexplicable connection with the being in that space. Ah, you suspected from the beginning, didn't you? Indeed, the being you met is the fabled White Horse Adeptus, and the original owner of this jade token. Her name is Tibai.
Wait, does that mean she's inside this token?
No, she does not reside within this token, but rather within the moon's shadow. This token is merely a medium. Word has it you accomplished quite the feat in Nodcry. You and your friend brought the Frost Moon back to Tevat. Tell me, did you ever wonder about the other moon? The one that hung in its place for thousands of years?
We never really thought about it, but it must have been a fake, right? A fake moon!
Indeed, it was false. Its true nature, nothing but a projection of the moon. It also happens to be the prison that confines Tibai to this day.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is trapped inside that projection? Then we need to rescue her! But the moon in the sky right now is the real one, right? Where did the fake moon go? And why can't Paimon see it?
With the return of the true moon, the shadow naturally lost its place in the heavens. Now, it is disintegrating bit by bit. It's a process that comes and goes. When it occurs, it looks like the moon is being obscured by a black shadow. But when it stops, the shadow disappears and becomes invisible to the eye.
So, you're saying there's an invisible fake moon blocking the real moon right now?
Indeed.
Okay, this is not what Paimon was expecting.
My hypothesis is that people's wishes could be what trigger the periods of disintegration.
Wait, is that because the White Horse Adeptus answers people's wishes? So, that means the more wishes we make, the faster the fake moon...
Quite the contrary. After...
Oh no! So, by bringing the moon back, we actually hurt the White Horse Adeptus?
Do not burden yourself with such thoughts. Because of your actions, a promising opportunity has presented itself to us. Let us not forget, what is crumbling is also precisely that which imprisons her. Yes, and that is why I invited you here tonight. Your connection to that broken jade token confirms that you can do what I envision. However, while I had hoped to receive your assistance, I must admit a certain reluctance to implicate you in more of Tevat's secrets. Often, the deeper one's knowledge of such matters, the harder it becomes to extricate oneself from them. You are someone who once traveled through the boundless sea of stars. I cannot help but wonder, perhaps it is wrong for your fate to become too entangled with the fate of any one world. Such is your conviction, then. Since journeying beyond Liyue, you have had ample time to reflect on these matters, it would seem. Very well. The first secret I must reveal is that Zibai has long since passed away. The being within the Shadow Moon is merely one of the 3 deadly selves she severed before her death.
Wait, the White Horse Adeptus is dead? Weren't you supposed to tell us how to fix this? Now it just seems even more impossible!
Please, remain calm, Paimon, and allow me to explain. The 3 deadly selves is a practice used by those engaged in spiritual cultivation. The intent is to sever the 3 vice-laden mortal selves to reveal one's true, pure self beneath. However, Zibai's 3 selves are more complicated in nature, because in the moment before her death, someone preserved the shattered essence of her soul and placed the fragments within her 3 deadly selves. If we retrieve the 3 fragments of her soul, there is a chance we can restore her presence in the mortal realm.
So that means we can bring her back to life?
Yes, provided we retrieve the fragments of her soul's essence from the 3 deadly selves. Indeed, the being you encountered was Zibai's first deadly self, Ziju. After Zibai's death, she ascended to the heavens and became one with the Shadow Moon. The essence that resides within her is a heavenly soul, also known as Taiguang. Thus, this self is the closest to Zibai's true nature. That said, because she is trapped within the Shadow Moon, we have no choice but to seek out the other 2 soul essences first. Then, her second deadly self is called Ziju. After Zibai's death, she fell into a slumber deep beneath the earth in what is now known as the Chasm. The essence within her is the Earth Soul, also known as Shuangling. She is the self that inherited most of Zibai's memories and wisdom.
The chasm? So, do we have to go there to find her?
That won't be necessary. I sensed her presence on the jade carriage from earlier, the one at the exhibition. It's possible the return of the Frost Moon awakened her, and she emerged from the chasm alongside that batch of ancient artifacts.
Wait! That must be why you agreed to help with the exhibition! To investigate the artifact!
Indeed. So in truth, Miss Linlong was the one who helped me. The third deadly self is Zichao. The essence within her is the human soul. She lent me her aid during the Archon War, 1,000 years ago. But later, as her powers waned, she retreated into the mountains. I imagine finding Zichao should prove the most troublesome, so I shall take it upon myself to track her down.
So, we need to find the second deadly self, right? But where do we even start?
Locating her should not prove difficult. In life, Zibai was fond of mortals, and as the self who inherited most of her memories and wisdom, Ziju should be the same. It's possible she has possessed someone, and is meandering the bustling streets of Liyue Harbor as we speak.
Possess someone? Wait! Are you thinking what Paimon's thinking, Traveler?
What if she raided a tomb and dug up some super special relic, then got herself haunted by an ancient ghost?
Exactly! Lu Xianxiang!
It seems you have a lead in mind already.
She'd still be at Boo Boo Pharmacy. She was super agitated when she first got there, so Baishu gave her some calming medicine and told us to come back in 2 days. Do you think it could be her, Xiangling?
It's quite possible. The deadly selves are impure beings that can easily influence mortal minds. A sound plan. Well, I should get started on my own investigation then.
But you're leaving already?
I must. Zichao went into hiding after the Archon War. If I am to have any success tracking her down, then there's no guarantee. I should start sooner rather than later.
But there's still so much you haven't told us. Like, who the the White Horse Adeptus actually is, and how she died in the first place. Not to mention who it was that preserved the fragments of her soul.
Should our endeavor prove successful, then naturally those answers will follow. If not, speaking of them would be rather meaningless.
Aw.
It would seem that this is a question you are unwilling to set aside. Very well. I shall tell you. It was the Avatar of Time. Ah, so you know of her existence.
The ruler of time saved her soul.
Indeed. Preserving what remained of Zibai's soul in the moment before her death. Only the power of time could be capable of such a thing. However, there is no telling what effect it has had on the three deadly selves. In other words, you must exercise caution when seeking out Zizhi. On the night of Lantern Rite, countless Shao lanterns, and the wishes written upon them, will be released into the sky. I estimate that this event will trigger the Shadow Moon's collapse. When that happens, the cage that confines the first deadly self will open. That is our moment to act. For if we fail to retrieve the other two soul fragments in time, as I mentioned before, the answers to your remaining questions should come in time. Let us hope that all proceeds smoothly in the days to come.